Yeah, hi there, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to pass the TOEFL IBT, and a big welcome to you. You joined my online TOEFL course today, so I'm very glad to have you as a student. And let's take a look at your specific situation. You say, and I quote, "I have small problem, I hope you can find a way out for me through it. I did the TOEFL IBT 2 times in the last couple of months as a prerequisite for the medical training in Canada, and they need a total 96 and minimum 24 in each component. Actually, I got 94 and 96 consequently in the last 2 exams. The last one was listening 24, reading 24, writing 25, and speaking 23. You say the big struggle is speaking. Because I got 23 twice, it seems I'm just stuck with this score. So my question is, how can I get a guarantee of 24 score in the speaking?" You say, "Please note, I just registered in your online TOEFL course for 2 months. I appreciate if you send me the username and the password," and thank you. All right, my teaching assistant, I sent him your information earlier, so he will create your username and your password for you, so you can just check. You can just check your email then, and you'll get the message from him on that. Now let's take a look at your problem. So the question is, why are you scoring 23? What does that actually mean? And then what do you do? How do you get better? So let's take a look at what the rubrics are, so we can kind of understand a little bit about your specific situation. So what I want to do is look at delivery, language use, and topic development. So you're scoring 23 in the speaking because you're having some minor difficulties with pronunciation, intonation, and pacing. It means that the listener who listens to you, he or she has to pay attention and put in effort to understand what you're saying. So that's one problem. You have some pronunciation problems. In my opinion, most likely this is exactly what is holding you back. In addition to having delivery issues, you also have some problems with vocabulary and grammar. So sometimes you're not using the right word, you may be using an imprecise word, and you're also having some grammar mistakes when you speak. So in addition, you're limited, I think, in the range of vocabulary and grammar that you're using, and these limitations could be holding you back from getting 24 or higher. So topic development, I think in this case, if it's a topic development issue, you're probably having some problems in terms of the details that you're giving in your responses. You're not very specific. You have the tendency to say things in a very general way without the specific details. Now, in addition to the lack of specificity in your ideas, sometimes it's hard for other people to understand how you're organizing your points. So either it's pronunciation, some potential problems with vocabulary or grammar, or how you're organizing and developing your points. These are the issues that are holding you back from getting that score right now. So then going back to your question, how can I guarantee? I don't offer any guarantees. I'm going to be honest with you. It's hard. It's going to be hard work for you. So here's some of my suggestions right now. The main thing right now is use my course to your benefit. Start posting speaking practice tests immediately. I need to hear 5, 6, maybe 7, maybe 8 practice tests, and the more practice tests that I hear, the better I can address whatever problems you're having in terms of your delivery, language use, and topic development. That is the best piece of advice I can give you. Because as I listen to your speaking, then I can make recommendations. I can tell you, well, you got some pretty serious delivery issues. I'll recommend some lessons in the pronunciation area of my course that you can work on so you can speak more clearly. If I detect any problems with grammar or vocabulary, I can also refer you to those two sections of my course, so you can work out all those issues. If you have any problems organizing and developing ideas, again, I can refer you to specific lessons in the speaking section of my course, so you can overcome those areas, right? So that's really kind of how it's going to work. So what do? Send me a practice test today. You'll notice when you go to the speaking section of my course, there's a link there. You can go over to my Voxy Pop discussion group, you can join it, and then start posting speaking practice tests, and then I start giving you comments, and together we can figure out exactly what it is that's holding you back. All right? So those are my suggestions. Now remember that in addition to doing speaking practice with me, you want to continue to increase your exposure to the language. Watch TV. I really recommend this. You can focus on news, documentary, history, even science programs. That's going to be very, very helpful for you and for your English abilities. You can also watch movies. American movies, that's another great way to get more used to how we speak here in this culture. So by getting a lot of exposure, I think, to the language, and then also posting things at my website for me to comment on, I think you have a good chance of solving your issues. You can do this. All right? Anyway, thank you first of all for joining my course. If you have any more questions, don't be afraid to email me directly, or you can make a comment at my website like you did today.